Fernie is an amazing place to live. It's a wonderful place to call home, and I love it. Now, for as good as it is and as cool as you can think it could be, it has its pros and it has some cons. Sometimes your greatest strength is also your greatest weakness. Just ask me. Yeah. So on the pro side, you gotta love downtown. Main Street, downtown, 2nd Ave. You can walk that, you can wave and say hi to just about everybody. You can stop in, check out the patios, grab yourself a bagel, grab yourself a coffee, cup of joe. There's lots of places for that. And you can just sit there and you can watch people walk by and enjoy the scenery and have a lot of fun. You can just really chill out in Fernie. If you think that if you have a bit of an air about you, you might not enjoy Fernie, because Fernie does not really like the people that, that kind of want to put on a show. We don't care that you have money. Just come here and be yourself, throw your jeans on, throw your sneakers on and a hoodie, and just be one of us, okay? I'm the only guy that wears a tie once in a while. Actually, sorry, Roman does. He's a financial guy. And maybe a couple bankers. Other than that, we're not a tie town, okay? As being a small town, you're going to get to know your neighbor. Your neighbor is going to enjoy, you guys are going to share a couple wobbly pops once in a while, chill out, help each other out in the summer with lawn mowing, watching the dog, just kind of keeping an eye on each other's place. That's kind of what happens here. Now, the con on that, though, is if your neighbor is a little bit of a goofball, you could find yourself having too many wobbly pops and shoveling his driveway too often in the winter. As far as in the summer location, Fernie, as far as Fernie in the summer, in my opinion, is the best place to be. I haven't been somewhere else in the summer where I'd rather be. You get everything. Beautiful weather, doesn't really rain very often, cools off in the evening, like overnight, but and the views are spectacular. Everywhere you look, there's views. There's the river, you can go and float the river, you can fish the river. And this is the Elk River, so great fishing, world class fishing. You can get tubes, just float the river with a couple sports drinks. And, it takes, you leave at Canadian Tire. By the time you get down to the airport park, that is, it's about an hour, like relax and float in the summertime, just chilling. And then you just pull up on the beach there and you just chill out some more. And then, if you're smart, you put a car there, you leave a car up at Canadian Tire. When you're done floating, jump in your car, car number 2, and then go get car number 1. And then you don't have to really walk that far. As far as Fernie goes and the location that it is, you are literally seconds, if not minutes, like you are on the biking trails and the hiking trails. Like you can go just about anywhere and find yourself busy as you want to be on those trails. If you want to go to the lake, you are 35 minutes to Lake Koocanusa. Now I'm going from my door to the bridge by Cutz's. So that's I'm going to call that your first lake. I'm just going to call that the lake. So Lake Koocanusa, and it's awesome. You can either chill there, you can go take Kickaman Newgate Road down south, and you can go all the way down to Newgate Sandy Shores. And that there, folks, if you haven't been there, it's like Little Mexico, right? I can't wait till they have a margarita night down there. That'll be so much fun. Anyways, the beaches are like sand, like Mexico sand. And the hot heat, it's dry, it's hot in the summertime. So it's a great place to play in the water, enjoy some fun times with your friends and family, and get to the lake. You are 10 minutes to the ski hill, from just about anywhere in Fernie. You go up to the ski hill, you can do whatever you want up there. You can hike up there, you can bike up there. There's all kinds of stuff, all kinds of fun. Do what you want. You can ride the lift up and downhill bike down, or you can pedal your butt off and get up there and then do the same. You can spend a day, you can spend days, you can spend the week up there if you want. There's all kinds of stuff to do. Now, if you want to hike, you can hike up there. You can hike Ferry Creek. You can hike Heiko's Trail. Now, if you're a little bit more aggressive, I mean, there's hiking trails literally everywhere. Castle Mountain. Make sure before you go, just find out, okay, who am I bringing with me and can I do the trek, okay? Now, if you can even go up to Island Lake Lodge. Fernie has Island Lake Lodge, which is one of the true special places on earth, period. You go up there, there's a lake surrounded by mountains, a lodge, a restaurant, and hiking and biking trails all over the place. So like a treat, you go up there, you go for a little hike. If you got the young ones with you, or the old ones, you just go around the lake. It's beautiful, beautiful. And then you spend a little bit of time there chilling out. It doesn't take you very long. And it's a very doable walk, but it's just amazing. It's an amazing piece of property. It is so cool up there. And then you go grab a bite, go grab lunch. The lunch is awesome. The food is awesome up there. Now, if you're on a special date night, I'll call it, go up there in the evenings, make sure you book ahead. Go up there and get a reservation. Go up and have probably one of the best meals you'll ever have in your whole life. Like, it is top notch. They know what they're doing. They treat you special. Now, if you want to go the extra mile, stay overnight. Rent a room. They got a lodge up there. It's so cool. You wake up in the morning and you got the lizard range right there. You got the 3 bears. And it's like, oh my goodness. Like, this is just truly, truly special place. And if you've been there in the winter, you know, you kind of get it. But in the summer, I'm a summer guy. It is so much cooler there in the summertime than it is in the winter. Now, and when you go up to Island Lake, you will see those big cedars that you see pictures of. Those big cedars are actually there. It's a whole different climate up there. It is really, really cool. Really so special. In town. So you're gonna buy a house. You're gonna have some neighbors. You get to know them. You help each other out. Hey, I need a stick of butter. Hey, I need some eggs. Tradesies, whatever. Get to know your neighbors. Get to know them. We're good people. We're fun people. We understand. We get it. True locals don't always appreciate what we have until we go and come back. It's always good to come home. Now, some of the cons, if you need to buy a tie in Fernie and a pair of men's dress shoes, good luck. Okay, you're gonna be at Mark's Work Warehouse. Okay, so if you're a little, that's fine. But if you're a little more bougie, you're gonna be SOL. So you won't be able to do what you think you were gonna be able to do. So that's just a heads up for you. Another con would be we don't have a Costco. That's a good thing and a bad thing, but it's a good thing. We have 6,000 people in our town. We are a small town, so no Costco, no Target, also known as Target. So basically shopping for men is a little tough unless you're just looking for blue collar working. And I love that stuff. Jeans, work clothes, work boots. You can get shoes and stuff, of course, at Mark's Work Warehouse. But anyways, you're not going to have the selection. You're not going to be able to get your fancy wingtips anywhere. And then as far as another con, the snow in the wintertime. We just got so much damn snow. It's like we got snow like you would not believe. So right now in the summertime, when you look up at the ski hill, you're going to see, wow, there's a lot of trees on that ski hill. I don't remember looking like that in the wintertime. Well, that's because we get about 30 feet of snow on the ski hill. So so it actually covers the trees. So when you're on the ski hill and you hit the odd little tree, or you see the odd little tree, that's actually a 30-foot tree. That's probably a 31-foot tree. And you're just catching the tip off of it, okay? So you gotta be careful on those. But in the summertime, when you look up there, it's pretty interesting to kind of try and figure out where the runs are and where the stuff is, because you're like, man, I don't remember seeing that in the winter. The other thing about being in a small town is your neighbors, for as nice as they'll be and keeping an eye on your place for you, they're gonna know when you come and go. So be nice to them, because they know. And but they'll probably come and see you, say hi, wave. You're gonna get a lot of waves downtown. If you're not used to waving to people, if you come from a big city, you never see your friend just randomly driving down the street. I can usually drive down Main Street and have to wave to almost every vehicle. There was a time that I guarantee you I did have to. Probably about 10, 15 years ago, I would drive down Main Street. I would know absolutely everybody, give them a wave, right? You're gonna live in, another nice thing about living in a small town, you can get involved and coach your kids in soccer, coach your kids in hockey. There's certain things that you have to do in order to be able to do that, but you can do that. Whereas maybe in a big center, you can't. So if you're gonna coach, that's great, but you gotta remember the con on that is that for as much as you're coaching little Johnny and all his little buddies, you're gonna be working with little Johnny and all his little buddies' friends the next day, and there's a pretty good chance that in the competitive sports that mom and dad might think you're crazy and don't know what you're doing. It's just part of life, right? So I could go on and on and on with how many pros and cons that there is in Fernie, and as you can see, I just mostly have pros. Another con would be, hey, if you got to go to the airport, your closest small airport is Cranbrook. Your next closest big airport, if you're flying into the States or international, or even across Canada, you're going to be in Calgary. What else is an inconvenient type? That's about it. It's a pretty great place to live. And if you are in the mining industry and you've traveled around a bit or whatever, my dad, he'd been everywhere, been a lot of places, and dollar for dollar, when you bring in the outdoor activities and the fun that a person can have and the lifestyle that they can have, Fernie is top notch. Top notch. So whether you live in Fernie or Sparwood or Elkford, you can enjoy all those same amenities and work at a coal mine and make great living and have all this outdoor activity and all this fun that you can possibly ever have. All right. My name is Craig. Need you to hit the like button, give it a smash for the YouTube algorithm, please. And if you have any questions, let me know. Hit me up, 250-430-1162. Peace.